Hey guys, so in today's video I want to talk to you about something that is very close to my heart, and I'm pretty sure many of you have experienced it, if not all of you have experienced this at some point in your lives. I want to talk to you about bullying. So I'm not gonna lie, I have been bullied because of my differences, and I've been through a lot in just a few years. So I just wanted to share my thoughts about not just bullying, but self-confidence and inner beauty and other things like that. So if you have any ideas on what videos I should do next for future Topic Tuesday videos, let me know in the comments below what you think, because your ideas seriously help me so much when I'm planning these videos, and I would love to hear what you think. So without further ado, let's get started. So like I mentioned before, I have been bullied, and I was bullied throughout my whole junior high, throughout junior high school. So in grade 6, I remember being the new kid at school. And everyone there had known each other since kindergarten. So I was kind of the outsider looking in, if you want to put it that way. But other than the fact that I had a hard time making friends, grade 6 and the following year, grade 7, were actually pretty fun. I really enjoyed school. But then in grade 8, everything just sort of went downhill, I guess. That was the year when I finally realized, oh my gosh, I'm actually being bullied. There were some girls in my class who did some kind of mean things to me. I remember one of the things that happened. One of the girls hid my pencil case in the recycling bin during art class. And while that may seem funny, it wasn't. It was just downright mean. And I remember the bullying and the excluding and all that stuff sort of continued throughout grade 8 and grade 9. And then in grade 9, I sort of reached a breaking point, to say the least. I don't really want to go into detail, but I knew that I had to switch schools, and I couldn't keep going to that school. I literally didn't want to go to school. I would seriously come up with so many plans to get days off of school, because I just didn't want to go, and I didn't want to possibly risk being bullied again. So at the beginning of the new semester, that year, I talked to my parents and I talked to the guidance counselor, and the day after I got back to school, school from winter break. Like the day after that, I packed up all my things and switched to another school. And I've been going to this new school ever since, and I am so much happier. The kids at my new school, they actually treat me like I exist, to say the least, and they just accept that I'm different, and it's just so awesome. But if I ever saw any of the girls who bullied me, if I ever saw them again today, I would probably tell them, remember that time when you guys were mean to me, when you guys excluded me and made me feel like I was invisible. And now look at me. I'm writing for 2 websites, including Polished TV, and I'm filming YouTube videos. Yeah. I've come a long way since then. Are you guys happy now? That's what I would basically tell them. And I have to admit, sometimes I get flashbacks to what happened, and I sort of have emotional breakdowns when I think about it sometimes. But I'm trying not to, let what they did to me, what they said to me, I'm trying to not let that bring me down anymore. And another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is cyberbullying. That's actually another thing that I experienced during those 3 or so years that I was bullied. And I remember people were literally starting fights and saying things about me on Facebook, Instagram, basically every social media account you can imagine, except for Twitter and YouTube, because I didn't have a Twitter account at the time, and I barely posted anything on my YouTube channel then. But I think cyberbullying is more prevalent today, like with the way technology has expanded, and it's more easier for people to cyberbully others because, like, you can hide behind computer screens. Like, people can put on an anonymous identity, and they feel that gives them the power to, like, tear other people down. But really, it's the same thing as face-to-face bullying, and it's just not nice. Guys, cyberbullying is basically the same thing. And if you're going through anything like that, don't be afraid to just tell someone. Tell anyone you trust. And just remember to stay strong. So the next topic I want to talk to you guys about is confidence. Like self-confidence, inner beauty, self-esteem. Because of all the bullying and everything that I've been through in my entire life, plus the fact that I am just a typical teenage girl who struggles with self-confidence, I have to admit I do struggle with self-confidence from time to time. Like, there are days where I look at myself in the mirror and think, dang, I look fabulous. I'm totally ready to take on the world. But then there's other days where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so worried that I don't look perfect enough, and I'm afraid to go out of the house because I don't look perfect. But that really shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't matter, you guys, because what's really important is that you're confident. I mean, we're all not 100% perfect. Like, we're only human. And we all make mistakes sometimes. Like, nobody's perfect. Kind of reference to Hannah Montana song there. But we're not perfect, and we have to accept that and just be confident in who we are. And if you tell yourself that it's going to be okay, and you walk with your head held high, standing tall, and a smile on your face, and you tell yourself, I am confident, other people will start to see that, and then other people will be like, or wanting to be your friend, sort of. I don't even know if that made any sense, but you get the point, right? So, another thing that sort of ties into this is inner beauty. Because there's some times when I personally am confident without wearing makeup. Like, today I posted a makeup-free selfie to my Twitter page because, well, obviously it's like no makeup Monday. And that was before I did my makeup for this video, of course. But then there are other days where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to wear makeup, otherwise I'll have an emotional breakdown because my confidence is like decreasing for some reason. So I'm kind of like back and forth between those two emotions. And I think that what we all have to realize is that it doesn't matter if we're wearing makeup. It doesn't matter if we have the most fabulous clothes or designer jewelry or earrings or anything like that. Like, all that matters is what's inside, like your personality. Are you confident in who you are? Do you walk the halls at school with your head held high, and do you smile at every person who passes by? Like, are you just confident in general? Because that's what really matters. Not if you're wearing makeup. Not if you have, like, the designer everything. That shouldn't matter. Like, what matters is that inner beauty. The inner beauty that comes from inside you. That's really all that matters. We should feel confident in who we are without having to, like, wear a whole bunch of makeup or anything like that. I mean, if you like wearing makeup, then sure, go ahead. Because I know I personally love wearing makeup. But you should not be afraid to, like, not wear makeup. You should not be afraid to stand out in any way. Like, just be confident and know that you are priceless. You are amazing, and you are worth more than gold. So I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching this video, And if you like it, please don't be afraid to give it a thumbs up or comment or share it with your friends or anything. And if you have any ideas for anything you want me to do for future videos, just let me know. Thank you so much for all the support on my last video. It means the world to me that you guys actually like watching my videos. So thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later.